Just to win it all. Problems when it comes to choosing, we got all them solved. Got the picks that needin' fixed, and you know who to call. Cause this the pick vault.
Welcome back to the Pick Vault. I'm Matt Taylor alongside Danny Siv.
And we are back in the studio today, Matt, after an interesting night of opening day baseball.
It was an interesting night in the MLB as Dr. Anthony Fauci got ready to throw that first pitch, which didn't really turn out great for him. Juan Soto was ruled out of the Yankees national game and it made a huge impact not only for the Nationals, but from a betting side of things too.
Yeah, definitely, Matt. I mean, I hope all the bettors out there got those bets in early because that line change, once Soto was ruled out, went from minus 141 to minus 161, which is major an hour before the first
Now
pitch.
that line was shifted for good reason too, because the Yankees got out to an early lead in this game, right? They went out to that 4-1 early lead. You know, Stanton was looking great from the plate. He hit a big bomb early in the game.
Like 460 feet, something crazy like
absolutely.
that.
And then Judge obviously was 2 for 3 with a single and an RBI double in the game. And let me tell you something. Garrett Cole was locked in.
I would say so.
Coach Dave Pasquale was on air the other day, and he said Cole has been locked in the spring training, and we saw that firsthand in this game, right? So Cole came out and he pitched 5.5 innings and had 5 Ks, 1 earned run. And I'm telling you something, if this game kept going, I think he would have been out there for a few more innings.
I would say he would go in at least 7-8. And don't get me wrong, the Yankees were on track for that over for sure.
Oh, 100%. Obviously, the pick ball projected that the Yankees were going to win, right? Yankees money line, which did occur, and that over in the game. And the over really was looking good from the start. Obviously, that Stanton home run and that RBI double from Judge, right? Yeah. And it was just everything. You know, even when the game got called, you got a man on first and third with your best player, Aaron Judge, at the plate. Game's called. We were looking really for that 7.5. We were looking to go over right there.
Absolutely.
Right? So, Dan, Yankees looked great. That over got voided out. So we were 1 for 1 in the Yankees game. Now let's talk about that Dodgers game, right? Kershaw gets ruled out with the back stiffness early on. And who'd they bring in?
Dustin May. And you know the only problem I have with the Dodgers ruling Kershaw out the way they did is he had back stiffness and he went on the IR. He didn't just get scratched. So they knew days prior that he probably wasn't starting this game.
It's all strategy, Danny. It's all strategy, right? Everyone was prepared for Kershaw. They had a lefty on the mound. What'd they do? They brought in a righty. They brought in a young guy.
Dustin May, I mean, a young prospect. He showed a lot of promise last season. Spring training about a week ago, he did pitch, and he looked good. So he definitely proved himself. So the Dodgers had some trust in him, or they would have never gone with him.
No, absolutely. And so that game obviously was 1-1 going into the later innings. And then I know we had a late inning explosion from the Dodgers offense. We were waiting for it, right? That over was set at 8.5, and we were waiting for that big offense, right, with Mookie Betts, right? We were waiting for it to happen, and it happened later rather than early, right?
I would say it came around to the 7th, 8th inning where they put up a seven runs with Kike Hernandez, who went 4 for 5 with 5 RBIs. I mean, that's
massive.
Crazy.
That's massive. And Mookie Betts gets his first hit as a LA Dodgers. As the Dodgers ended up winning the game, right? The pick ball projection last night was that the Dodgers were going to win and the under, right? But that was with Kershaw on the mound. Obviously, Kershaw didn't go out there. Under was still looking great into those late innings, obviously, but then they scored 5 in the 7th. The Dodgers, that is, scored 5 in the 7th and then 2 in the 8th.
And it was over from
which
there.
was a little bit too much to hold them under. So the pick vault went 2-1 on the day. That is the Yankees money line. We hit it. And then obviously the Dodgers money line. We hit it. And then that under in this Dodgers game really was looking good throughout the day.
Really was, Matt.
So obviously look forward because we got Unlock Your Money coming up later today. The Pick Vault has you covered for MLB action. It is now Friday, and it's time to unlock your money.
Taking sports gambling to the next level. Till next time, this is the Pick Vault. Signing off.
This the Pick Vault. Gonna sit you down and listen to this real talk. Ain't no first or second option, this the default.